Hello, I'm Callum Caughey. I'm from Blenheim. A bit of my backstory is, I grew up in Marlborough, grew up on the water, in the water with Dad, in the hills hunting, and just kind of flowed through from his dad. His dad took him hunting a little bit, but he also learnt a lot of that from family friends and from one of his mentors that he was then able to pass on down to me. So I've been lucky enough to grow up basically doing all of the things in nature and enjoying and getting to learn about New Zealand's nature that I think everyone should be able to learn and be involved in. And part of that has come about from obviously with Dad, but also just my own passion that has grown over the years and has just started to develop more and more through my own kind of interests and love for nature and through just kind of what's out there to see, to take in, and it's just my happy place. It's where I'm at peace, it's where I can refresh and just recharge, and it's a time where over the years Dad and I have always been able to go out and do something together, just spend time together, reset. You know, the old blokey communicating without saying anything rings true all the time. You know, just sitting together, enjoying, you know, what's out there, the mystery of what you're going to pull up from deep, you know, what's going to pop out from the bush next, what's going to come face to face with you underwater. It's been an awesome adventure and time that we've got to really share together.
What would you say is your favourite memory when you were young?
It's a real hard one actually. Like, I think I can pull one from every different experience that I've shared with Dad, but one that really sticks out for me was one of the first times I ever got in the water diving. And I remember swimming through this shallow kind of crevice following Dad, and I saw him grab a couple of crays along from the floor, and I remember looking down and for the first time seeing this cray down under a rock and just seeing kind of something else underwater. It really stuck with me, and yeah, I've struggled to go back to that spot actually because I don't want to ruin that memory as well.
What is the one thing that people will see on an episode from Chasin Tales? Like, if there has to be a consistent theme that you will always notice through Chasin Tales, what is that?
I want to be able to share what I've learnt with other people as well. Like, I'd love for people to be able to take something from the episodes, to be able to learn something for themselves and get inspired to get out there and try it for themselves. I think if there's one thing that we can put forward each episode is inspiring a passion in people that's been inspired in us from other people or through our own interest. I'd love to be able to pass that on to more people and have more people out there enjoying nature, looking after nature and enjoying it in a way that's responsible, respectful, but also you're just out there actually enjoying what you're doing. It's not like it's a burden, it's just loving it.
Well, you're both a hunter and fisherman, so what do you think your first memories for both would be? Would it be, you know, something out on the water, or would it be up in the hills, or a combination of both? Or
My first memory out fishing was in Golden Bay. I remember it like it was yesterday.
yeah.
I remember saying to Dad, "Look at that sticker down in the water," and reaching down to touch it, and he slapped my hand because it wasn't a sticker. it was a jellyfish. So I remember that very vividly. A little Mac boat, plastic boat. I think from memory it was Dad's boss's boat actually, and we'd hired a batch over in Golden Bay. It was a family holiday. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday. And on the hunting side, if you want me to answer both, from rabbit shooting in the vineyard, we always got out and did that. It was a great way to walk around in the evening, and I think it was just a way for Dad to get us to burn off steam, to be honest. But you know, and then getting up in the hills where there's a pretty historic hut, and I think that's a really solid memory that stuck with me because it's a time that I didn't just share with Dad, I shared it with my brothers as well. We'd go up there and spend a few days at a time in this old hut, and the way that those farmers in particular have looked after that land is incredible. They've cleared all of, from when I started going in there to now, they've cleared all the wilding pines. They're all gone, bar a couple that are dead now because they've been poisoned, and they've actually restored it fully to native bush. So there's a lot of manuka through there, and that hut has been refurbished as well, not redone, but actually refurbished to its old former glory, which I really admire in them, and that memory has stuck with me, and I've been lucky enough to go back there time after time, and it's been better every time I've gone back.
It's pretty cool to be able to see that legacy change.
Yeah, it's incredible.